The same thing Baal Shem Tov instituted that on the last day of Pesach, which is the 8th day of Pesach, we have a special meal, and he called it the meal of Mashiach. And the meal is supposed to be before sunset. And he said that the reason that we have a meal of Mashiach is because on that day, the light of Mashiach shines forth in the world. As is also apparent in the Haftorah that we read that day, it is all about Mashiach and the future redemption. But the question is, why the need of having Mashiach and the future redemption? If it's only because that when Mashiach comes, we're going to have this beautiful, peaceful world and everyone's going to have a lot of health and wealth, well, God can also provide it today. We should have a peaceful world, and all of us should be healthy and wealthy, and we study and we do mitzvot, and we have a good life. And there's two answers, and they're both interconnected. The first answer is because from all the 248 positive commandments that God gave us, today we can observe only about 80. Because most of the positive commandments are associated with the Holy Temple, with the Kohanim, with the offerings, with the king, with the land of Israel, that we cannot perform today. And therefore, our relationship with God is incomplete today. When Mashiach will come, we will do all the mitzvot, and our relationship with God will be totally complete. And the second reason is, the difference between our time now, which is a state of exile, and the time of Mashiach is that today, there is a godly concealment. God is hiding from us. When we look at the world, we don't see God. We see a world, we see a creation. There's also a lot of negativity, a lot of evil in the world, and we don't really, God is not apparent. When Mashiach will come, then God takes off the veil, and we see God, and we see how the whole entire world and all of creation is a creation of God, and how God vitalizes everything in the world. And as the verse says, when Mashiach comes, every flesh will see and behold God. And as the Rambam says at the very end of his book, quoting from the prophets, that when Mashiach comes, the whole world is going to be filled with the knowledge of God, like the water covers the sea. And therefore, we need to have Mashiach because we want to have a complete relationship with Hashem, and we want to see God, and we want to feel God, and we want to see the pleasantness of God, and this is why we need Mashiach. Wishing you all a good Yom Tov and Chag Sameach.